That's an interesting concept.
Yeah.
We'll have to review later.
Yeah. They get over there laughing.
Hi, chat. How are you? I'm great.
Hello, everyone.
Happy birthday, Mr. Monument.
Happy birthday, Monument. What's an interesting concept? You don't get to know Bakamaru. It's a secret.
It's not really.
No, it's really not.
It's not really. Happy Dio birth.
Happy Dio birth.
Happy Dio birth.
We don't click links.
Monument. We definitely don't click that link. That link right there is spammy.
Ghost Hunter is now coining the term paint wizard for me.
Is what?
So Jen is the Lord Commander. Jason's the cult leader, and now I am the paint wizard,
Ah.
according to Ghost Hunter. And
It seems way off.
Seems way off. What? I can't be a paint wizard?
I am the paint wizard.
Whoa,
Just because I'm also the cult leader.
He is the paint wizard.
I've been the paint wizard. I have a hat.
You do have a paint wizard hat.
I have a hat.
That's true.
Creation, what's going on?
Teach me, thank you.
Jade, hey. Pop Chicken, Baka, welcome everybody. Scrolling by too fast for you to catch everybody.
Oh my God, there's a
Hello,
lot of
welcome to Friday. How we
Hi.
doing?
The Monument anniversary is also T-Schmid's streamiversary.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
What?
63 months.
What?
Hey, look at that.
How many? 63.
63.
I haven't even been alive that long. I'm only 54.
Oh, yeah.
It was a long time.
Ishmael has been watching us since before you were
Born.
born.
Yeah.
It
How it works.
seems
time
weird.
works.
Yeah.
But the math checks out as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
It
I
says
mean-
63. I'm only 54.
I'm
I can
not
show you my
a-
birth certificate.
I'm pretty good at math,
mathematician.
and that tracks.
See?
Wait a
Telling you.
minute. What? Next Level Painting is rating us?
So
Is it backwards day?
I think Kenny woke up today and forgot what day it was. I didn't really understand. Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome. What?
Kenny
Kenny.
made a post and he said something about how he overcommitted on the holidays, and so he has to start his stream like 3 hours earlier than he normally would.
Okay.
So welcome, everybody. Hello.
Welcome.
I'm using Noosh.
Hello. How we doing?
Hello.
Hi, Mike. What's going on?
Hello. 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 Happy
Paint
birthday,
liquor.
Jason. Can you share some titles with someone else? Baby J needs some kind of title.
Somebody just called him the Paint Lizard. They just switched a letter and it works.
Oh. I have a paint lizard and a paint wizard.
It's a lizard wizard.
Still waiting for your free shipping Kickstarter version of what, Big Bob?
Huh?
Eh?
Huh? You've been watching longer than you've been alive, T. Schmidt. It's crazy. Crazy. This stream has found a way to breach the time-space continuum.
Jordan and Jen show up for Monument's birthday, just not Jason.
Thank you, Wad.
Well.
Let it be known,
Yeah.
I was sent away.
So was I.
Sent away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. Everybody departed on my birthday. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
It's not my fault.
It is your
dang it.
fault. It's your fault. I blame you.
Sugar Rush, happy Friday. Noir, hello. Who else have we not seen yet? Lady War.
So what have you got going on this
Pop
fine
chicken.
paintiversary?
Mm,
Khaki?
I don't know.
What are you khakiying over there?
Papa Chicken just got the Adepticon, Rogue Hobbies, and Flame On signature sets.
That
Pro
sounds like a win.
Acrylidex is complete.
I like the
sounds
Pro
like a win.
Acrylidex.
Last time I completed the decks, we announced 3 new sets 2 days later. Are we due for repeat behavior? No, not right now. Not in 3 days, 2 days even.
Ooh.
Not
Gonna
even,
go one
not
better.
even tomorrow. Not
I'm
even
gonna
in-
use wizard butt.
Yeah.
Maybe we
We
call
dirt
Baby
butt.
J a paint flicker.
Mm,
Paint what?
no, I don't care for that one. Can I borrow your coal black?
No.
When was our birthday? Yesterday.
steal some.
Death from Impulsar. It was yesterday. We gave everybody here
He's
the day
stealing my
off.
paint again, which never finds its way back.
It does actually.
Doesn't.
And if you guys had the day off yesterday, you're welcome.
You got your crone?
We did that for you.
Yeah, it was a nationally recognized monument birthday holiday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Funny how that works, huh?
Right? That's what we
Victor,
do
your
for you
wife
guys.
Wife says you cannot get any more paints. Good news, you now own all the Pro Acryl. Well, okay, well, that saved her, I think. Otherwise, I was about to suggest that you contact a lawyer.
That you do what?
Contact a lawyer.
Contact a lawyer.
I suggest
Don't
you
need that kind of
contact a lawyer.
negativity.
Don't need that kind of
Time for
negativity in your life. Death or Impulsor, thank
Thank you.
Yes, it is Monument's 8th year of existence. That includes our
8
time
years.
as Slow Fuse Gaming.
8 years, Jason.
8 years, my friends.
What on earth have you been doing?
Painting. Lots of things. Kenny just recently celebrated his 8th year of painting on Twitch. Right?
Well, that would be about right then.
Was it? Oh, wow.
No.
I guess it would be, right?
Yep. Kenny's one of the old guard. Been doing this. We've seen him come and go.
Hoosiers, you blew up
And
so
come
much
and
stuff.
go. And come and go.
Glad you still have your fingers. Hopefully all of you are here with all of your digits today.
I left some digits at home.
Did you see in our neighborhood Facebook page?
They are all up in arms.
Up in
about the
arms?
fire- And it's not even that bad.
Dude, I didn't even hear them. Our
encourage
dog didn't
to
even
go
notice.
and just park their car in our old neighborhood tonight.
Did
and
you
for
see the
next
one
week.
guy that made a post and said that was me?
Uh-uh.
The guy that said that was me with the fireworks? He goes, and I don't care if you guys like it or not.
Well, I saw the one
He goes,
that
I own my house here just like you do, and I want to be able to do what I do. And he goes, and we didn't even set him off last night because of something.
Oh, 'cause
he
of
goes,
wind. Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're
But
saving
we're
it for
doing it tonight.
tonight. So
Yeah.
just to prepare you.
Yeah.
And the amount of vitriol that
I
he
know,
got
it's
in the
bad.
comments was just like, I'm
So
so
bad.
not proud of our neighborhood. We live in a neighborhood of people who are very tolerant until you like things other than they do, and
Yeah.
then they don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
They
It's
preach
kinda
tolerance until they
crazy.
find out you don't like what they like.
And then they're not so tall.
Our neighborhood is horrible like
Gen-
that.
General Ginkgo celebrated our birthday with the bold sense of humor. I saw the pictures as an amazing photo shoot.
Those
we did with the
photos were
photos.
awesome.
Yeah, they were.
Fantastic.
They were really awesome.
I saw that and I laughed.
Did anyone post those to our Instagram stories?
No,
No, but
we
we
needed
can.
to.
General
I had made the post for the 4th of July birthday
Yeah.
already, or that would have been the
Yeah.
pictures for sure. I had not seen the July 4th Ginkgo bold sense of humor.
General Ginkgo, if it's okay with you, I would like to post those to our Instagram stories.
Don't ask him. He could say no.
And he's allowed.
Apologize when he gets mad.
Monument Phillips said, I've been here for almost 37% of that 8 years.
Das Fizzle, I've been eating the pain for 54 years. Guess I should test this before I just paint with them.
Yeah.
just like, ride it out, buddy. Oh yeah, barely any opacity there at all, right? That's what we want.
Crap595 said, love supporting such a great firm. Happiest of birthdays. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
for being
you.
here with us.
Honestly, thank you all for your support. It has been an amazing 8 years. We started this as a humble little stream, doing humble little painting things and teaching people how to paint, and eventually started making our own products. And now, all these years later, to be so dug in and doing this every day is amazing. Love it, love it, love it.
Gabe just said, Jordan, that better be noosh.
It most certainly is noosh. I showed off the noosh before I started doing all the stuff.
Game Delay said, Jordan, would you say that this paint style is more grim or more dark?
It's more grim than it is dark.
General Ginkgo said, is also planning on doing photo shoots for all major holidays with it. Is this going to be like your version
Oh
of
my
the
gosh.
giant skeleton?
Yeah, it's the
Where
15-foot
you
skeleton
you
in our
put the big
neighborhood. That's what it
we
is.
have well, in the neighborhood, like right next to ours that we go through to drive here to work, has one of those gigantic, like 10-foot tall skeletons, and it's up all year.
It's up all year.
Yeah, it's up right now.
It's awesome.
It only has one arm.
It only has one arm.
That might be a nod to the 4th of July. I don't know. I didn't realize it only had one arm until I think yesterday.
I think they probably got it at a discount.
Sappho, you need closed captioning for today's stream. It's very loud. You can't hear. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Did it start with soap first or a few paints? Monument Hobbies, you mean?
It started with brushes.
Monument Hobbies started with brushes and go bags. Well, brushes and then soap.
Yeah.
And then go bags. And then racks. Maybe. And then
Yeah.
paint.
Yeah, brushes, soap, and go bags around the same time. Racks all in there around the same time too.
What time does etiquette dictate one stops lighting fireworks? That's up to your neighbors. Because ours don't want them ever.
One lady in the
do,
group
and
was
some
like,
of
"My
them
dog peed in the house. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Mister. I need my freedom."
So
It
they
literally
really
that's
say
what she
that?
said.
Really?
She
Oh
said
my God.
my dog peed
She
in the
said
house.
that
I hope
on
you feel good about your
multiple-
freedom.
Multiple posts. So this is like
I do. Thank you.
The
Yeah, I do.
talk of the neighborhood Facebook group. There are multiple posts about fireworks right now, and that lady posted that on more than one. She said that on a few.
What an angry woman.
Yes.
Yeah. It's weird.
Is she okay?
I don't know.
Like,
She needs all the hugs.
yeah.
Like, I get it. I wouldn't like come by your house and like set off big, huge boom fireworks.
Yeah.
That's not what these people are. I literally, we didn't hear anything. In our old neighborhood, it sounded like you were sitting next to the 4th of July, like center
It was-
of the show.
It was
Horrible.
insane. And it was all night long in that neighborhood. Every holiday where it was allowed to have fireworks, they set them off. And it was for sure like right in the middle of the street and all the neighbors. And yeah, it's insane. And we could barely hear them last night. I went outside a couple times, and again, I could hear them, but they were far away. And I could see the ones
Craziness.
from the park up here, which was nice. It didn't even bother the dog.
No.
So
She normally gets, she'll let you know.
yeah.
Do they do
I
a
mean, she
big
didn't love it.
display?
When she was outside and we could hear him, she would jump, like it would startle her a little bit. But
Do they do a big display at the park?
this park right here,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't
that's
know.
why the street was closed
Well, that makes sense.
because it was all for the park.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah. Pretty sure that woman peed in her house, and she's just scapegoating the dog.
sense. She peed in the house, and she's scapegoating the dog.
That lady is asking for more fireworks. I mean, I think she probably is.
I mean,
I think she's gonna get them whether
yeah,
she
she's-
asks or not.
yeah, that's the kind of like reaction that you give
Yeah.
when and only get exactly the opposite of what you're asking
Right,
for.
exactly. Baka wants one of the giant skeletons to dress it up for holidays. We have some people in our neighborhood have one, and I believe they dressed it up, but I think they're moving. Well, according to tracking, you should have the Go Bag Mini, the Crone, and stands for your other texture changers arriving today. Awesome.
Very cool.
Oh no, we do not need a skeleton of any size, Mike.
Don't you freaking dare.
Mike's is like noted.
Well,
Oh,
yes, I do
Mike.
feel good about my freedom.
Somebody should just respond to her saying, "Your disappointment and your anger makes me happy of my freedom. I will continue to express my freedom."
Well, the guy, when he posted it, he was like, he was a little tongue-in-cheek about it.
Sure.
But the whole neighborhood kept posting things, and it's like, I get it. It's like there's only so much you can put up with before you're like, listen, guys.
Well, it was because, it
Yeah.
started out because someone had posted the meme that said, if you're the guy in the neighborhood who sets off fireworks, all of our dogs hate you, or something like that. Or
no, we all hate you.
We all hate you.
Yeah.
And someone had posted that, and then this person today reposted that picture, the same image with the same meme, and said, "Yep, it's me. I'm the one."
He said,
I like this
he said
person.
it's a thing that my family and my children, we all do every year.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to stop anytime soon. And our dog is afraid of them too, so we
Yeah.
do it at a level that doesn't freak her out. We try to be very conscientious about it, but we're not going to give it up. So, you know.
Stop getting so angry.
Yeah, exactly.
Tech Elf said, in honor of our anniversary, just got the last 2 signature series.
Awesome,
Now have
thank
all the
you.
paints and mediums. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you.
Thank you.
We really do appreciate it. One neighbor went until 1:30, big boomers and all.
That's our old neighborhood.
That's our old neighborhood for sure.
Yeah, like anything, man, just in moderation. Just be considerate.
Yeah.
You know? If you are, you know, it doesn't get dark here in the summer and to where the fireworks even make a
Right.
difference until like 8:30.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's going to be fairly late, but as long as you're stopping by like 9:30 or 10, give yourself a good solid hour to have fun. Who cares? Be safe. Everybody was like, "Were those illegal fireworks?" I'm like, "Come on."
Wait, really?
Oh my god, our neighbors are just
Oh,
They're-
our neighbors are
Lord.
literally insane.
They're very
They're
extra.
insane.
I
a lot
hate
of
your
things.
neighbors, and they're not even my neighbors.
You know what? If it's the Facebook group. If we weren't in the Facebook group, we wouldn't know any of this stuff.
No, it's like that. Well, I mean, that's the only way that we know it,
I
right?
know. Which is, again, that's the state of the world and the state of Facebook.
I feel like I need to go around the neighborhood and get all the people who don't post on Facebook to be the ones that post in the Facebook
Yes, we should just start.
group. We had it turns out that there's a neighborhood in Arizona, which I'm sure this happens in a lot of cities, but you wouldn't know it if you either weren't on our Facebook group or paying attention to like city council stuff. There are grants from the city
Oh, yeah.
for money, real world money, that they give to neighborhoods, right? So that they can help make the neighborhoods safer. And you can apply for the grant as a neighborhood and all that stuff. So a lot of the historic neighborhoods, because that's, you know, you don't have like neighborhood groups everywhere.
Yeah.
But we have a historic neighborhood group. And so our neighborhood group applied. According to all the people we've talked to about it or that have voiced their concerns, is that they never tell anybody outside of their little group of friends that are also in the neighborhood leaders group anything about it. Like, they never let anybody know about this money and what you could get.
What the heck?
They provided a thing saying, "Hey, we got our money for all of those that have signed up for getting things off of the list of the grant items. Let us know." And they posted this on the Facebook group, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, "Oh, what did they get?" So, do you?
That sigh is so on the money.
So,
That's so good.
so let me start. How many of you out there in chat with a raise of hands remember when you were kids going to like your book fair at school in elementary school,
I do.
right? And you could get things, right?
Yeah.
There was like they had like a menu of things you could get, and some of it was books, and some of it was little crazy plastic things
Yeah,
that
little
weren't worth
knickknacks
anything,
and-
but they cost a nickel or whatever.
Fruit-shaped erasers.
Yeah,
fancy
erasers and pencils and all sorts of
stickers,
school
yeah.
supplies that were fun and all that.
Yeah.
That was literally what this menu was that they did all this grant money for. It was literally like glow-in-the-dark dog leashes,
Yeah, it was.
the cheapest freaking padlocks you've ever seen. It was all cheap Chinese, like Alibaba stuff
So
that they had on there. And so I simply made a post, right? I said, "Hey, big fan of this. Is there any way that as a neighbor and a member of the community that we could get visibility on where and who's making the decisions as to what products this is going on?" I said, because, you know, these aren't neighborhood safety products. These are individual trinkets, right? Because they only had enough. They didn't have enough for every house. It's not like they came wandering by and we got a care package.
Oh,
like every
great.
house in the neighborhood got a care package that
Yeah.
had a padlock and a glow-in-the-dark dog leash, right? People had to sign up and say, "I want this stuff." And I'm like, so somebody that could move away from the neighborhood is getting grant money for neighborhood safety and taking all these little cheap Chinese trinkets with them as they go. I was like, because we might want to do something like, I don't know, fix the street lights, right? Their response back to me was, "Well, the dog leashes make people safe at night." And I'm like, "No, street lights make people safe at night.
What?
Why don't we get the
What?
street lights, like more street lights added? Can we do things that actually benefit the neighborhood?" And boy, the vitriol was real. It was not, it was very passive aggressive
Very
vitriol.
passive aggressive. very
Yeah,
passive
very
aggressive.
passive aggressive from all these adults that are in the governance of our
Well,
neighborhood.
I would think that someone who is diabetic would benefit from a cooler where they could store their
my
insulin.
They had like
in
an
a
igloo cooler. It
power
wasn't even an
outage.
igloo cooler.
No,
it was
a-
schmigloo.
Yeah.
You know.
Ugh.
That
I was
the
just
response.
like, hey, if you're gonna take money from, if you're gonna take taxpayer money, let's do something that actually
Yeah.
benefits the neighborhood.
They are very vocal about not liking the people who drive through the neighborhood and do donuts in the intersections. So Jason's other suggestion was, how about some new speed bumps?
Yeah, because
We
we
can
only have
prevent
speed
those.
bumps on one street in our neighborhood, and it's ours. It's the one we live on. But there's no speed bumps on the side streets, and so we have these kids that come through the side streets and do big burnout
'Cause we
donuts in
have
the middle of the
really-
night.
We have pretty wide streets.
Yeah.
And so the intersections at the cross streets are really spacious, and it's a prime location for people to
Doing
do
dumb
donuts
stuff.
and burnouts, and we don't like that.
Baca, yeah, fire. I mean, obviously it's Arizona, it's dry, so there's a lot of rules against fireworks. So you
hold on.
can't do like bottle rockets and stuff like that.
Hold on, I was paused up here because
We just can't get too far behind.
no, I know, but because there was a question, so I was waiting right here. Are the hobby MDF racks defunct?
Yes, war pigment.
From us, yes.
From us, yes.
All right.
We stopped manufacturing them last year.
Yeah, so I mean, I see a lot of back and forth and very similar opinions here of people not liking fireworks in their neighborhoods, and you know, I just would encourage you that if you feel that laws are being broken, to contact the appropriate
definitely.
parties. You know, ours, the law states that the fireworks that private people set off cannot go off the ground, so they can't be shot up into the air.
You have like black cats and little light up sparkling
So,
things.
you know, I mean, that's the thing. It's like people need to be out there watching, and if they see something that they don't like, then they need to, I guess.
Yeah, we're not condoning breaking the rules,
No.
but I'm also not condoning people just being grumpy all the damn
Yeah.
time. And our neighborhood is just grumpy all the damn time.
Pixel Balloon, that was a nice, smart decision you made to opt out of your neighborhood Facebook group.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Pixel Balloon.
That's so
It's I'm
crazy,
caught in that I like to be informed and know what's going on, which is why sometimes I watch the news. But I also don't want to know because it's just too much.
Yep.
It's a really difficult time in the world right now.
It's, yes.
It's hard.
Uh,
Bookmobile. I loved the Bookmobile.
Yeah, bookmobile. There was like a dog, wasn't there? It was like Crime McGruff. There was like a reading dog or something. I remember being
Probably.
like the bookmobile or
Yeah.
whatever. There was a mascot that was really cool. I remember, you want to hear a funny story? My grandmother gave me a collection of my great grandfather's silver dollars. Have I told you this? I remember this.
And did you spend them
I spent them at the book fair.
fair when they were probably worth hundreds of dollars?
They were real silver
Yeah.
dollars. Some of them were. And she just gave them to me in a sack, and said, "Yeah, save these. These will be good. These will be worth something someday." I had a coin collection with like pennies and stuff like that, which I didn't molest, but I had this sack of silver dollars,
that's so funny.
and I took a big handful of those silver dollars and took them to the book fair, and oh my God.
D Fresh said, "Happy birthday, Monument Hobbies. This is
Thank
also
you.
a year into miniature painting for me. Started in Abaddon the Despoiler. Pray for me."
Ooh,
That's a good model.
You got
is
this.
so good.
That's a good model.
I'm jealous. I've never actually painted that model. One day. One day I will. But today is not that day.
People who want to govern the most are often the least qualified to do so. Boy, that's the truth. Thought Jen was calling you out. What was the moment of what the hell did I do today? What did I say, Mike? I mean, I probably was.
I probably was.
Automated turret street light shoots at the wheels as the donut is happening. Oh, there we go. That's some engineering that we need. Most people who complain about the government wasting tax money also waste tax money.
Yep.
Absolute power corrupts, absolutely.
Exactly.
And yes, back to the racks. Etsy. If any of you guys have any tips on where to find them, I know our Discord, there's lots of great options that people have for storing the paint.
There's a company that makes some really well-sized racks. Yeah. Unintentional pun.
Word choice.
Yeah, unintentional pun. Although that was kind of funny.
Jordan in English. This is the mute button time, Jen.
Yeah, just press the mute button. Press it. I'll try and find a link and share it in Discord for you guys.
There's a ton.
Yeah.
Sounds like we need to add floodlights around our house for safety at night. Shine them right into the neighbor's yard. I took the dog out at like 2 a.m. and thought I was going to suffocate because of the cigarette smoke.
Oh my God.
It's
Wait, really?
so bad.
Our neighbor's father is a chain smoker.
Oh,
And I
God.
think
And
he
her
sits
mother
up
passed
against
away
the wall.
last year, and her father
so
moved
he
in with
lives-
her.
Oh.
Her mom passed away, and
Yeah.
her dad moved in.
Yeah.
And so her dad lives with her now and is our neighbor. And I've only talked to him briefly. He gets out and does a little bit of yard work and stuff. But like late at night, he goes out, and I think he just sits there
And
and,
just
smokes
smokes.
a pack of cigarettes. You'll walk outside, and you will have smoked a half a pack of
It's-
cigarettes in the time it takes the dog to pee
my
and go back in.
gosh.
It's really
horrible.
bad. Yeah.
Horrible. Like legit, like what the hell?
School studio, unfortunately, where you live, fireworks are completely legal, which means full-on fireworks till 3 a.m. But don't you have noise ordinances? So probably not legal to be setting them off until 3 a.m.
Yeah, I was gonna say noise ordinance is pretty much. Again, it's part of like just as a human being realizing that hey, you know what, my neighbors probably don't want to put up with my antics that much, right?
Mystic Blue Cougar said, I like how the white came out of the bottle for Jason. Mine's like library paste.
Like what?
Library paste?
What?
I
What
don't
does that
know.
even mean?
I don't know what library paste is.
Not sure what that means.
What does that even mean?
It shouldn't be like a paste, though.
This is transparent white.
That's transparent white.
If you have one that has a higher viscosity, how old is it?
McGruff was the crime dog,
Yeah, McGruff was crime,
not the
but
reading dog.
it was something like
I feel
that.
like there
McGuff.
was a dog on the bookmobile.
I feel like I'm just not getting enough opacity.
Kimberly said the more that people I love
Start over.
dived into conspiracy theories, the less time I spent on Facebook. Until now, I only go there to try to win stuff from Monument Hobbies.
Ah,
And you have been successful.
because you succeeded. You found a good calling.
Maybe that's the key. Stay away from Facebook, except for contests. Papa
Reserve a
Chicken.
room at the local library and have it sent to the bookmobile for pickup. What am I missing?
Chuck still uses the bookmobile. Reserves a book at the local library and have it sent to the bookmobile. To pay for parking at your library? What?
Well, it might be like downtown.
Papa Chicken said, finishing up my biggest Battletech project of 9 minis. Really excited to bust out the fluorescence to highlight the weapon effects.
Nice.
Awesome. Route. Bought the game yesterday. Awesome. Excited for it to get here. Did you get your shipping? Wait. You may have gotten a shipping notification today.
Mike's like, why do I need a cooler? That's just what we were told. You know, and they tried to make me seem like I was insensitive to the needs of certain people in our neighborhood and why couldn't they have things. And I was like, because it's neighborhood safety, not individual
Yeah.
person in the neighborhood safety. You know, I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm trying to tell you that if you're going to use the money for the neighborhood, then it should be used for the neighborhood. Don't come give me a padlock. I should be able to buy a padlock. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can afford a house. I can
Right.
afford a padlock.
You think? Video game archaeologist. I'm so sorry to hear that.
What's the matter?
Chest cold turned into pneumonia.
No.
No.
That is no fun. I'm not a doctor, but
There we
I've
go.
heard that you should spend most of your time, is it prone when you're on your stomach? So that the fluid doesn't settle in your lungs, which are really kind of in your back. You're supposed to lay on your stomach and cough a lot.
Yeah, you're supposed to make yourself cough.
Make yourself
Wait, really?
cough so
Yeah.
that the
To
fluid
loosen up all that
doesn't. Yeah,
congestion.
because the fluid will like. I don't know if it solidifies, but it definitely gets like harder to get rid of if you don't cough to keep it like loosened up. Ghost Hunter said, my plastic surgeon friend has made some nice size racks. Does he have an Etsy? Papa Chicken's gonna pretend I'm an adult and not make jokes. Urban people problems. It will not flow out of the bottle at all. Got it about 3 months ago. You did send pictures to support. When did you do that? Has Jordan already been corresponding with you about it? Or did you just do that now? Dork Depot said had a chance to swing by the Monument Home Monday. Thank you to Matt and your staff for the warm welcome and quick little show around part of the area. Awesome. Matt's a good one. Vector normally not a grumpy neighbor except when the neighbors are away and their kids are throwing a party. That does make me genuinely consider calling the police out of concern. Yeah, if it seems like it's getting out of hand. Oh, Route got the shipping notification already for the game. Go to General Ginkgo. We definitely appreciate those of you who are buying a copy of Age of Angra. Our
Definitely.
very first game, our first venture into the gaming world.
And make sure you let us know how your experience is with it.
Do we have a hobby nerd game section of the Discord set up yet?
We will.
Okay.
Okay.
We will.
It's happening. So I'm a silly goose.
Last week you sent a message about your white and you've not had a follow-up yet. All right.
I will look for it as soon as I get out of here.
Don't drink the noosh. It is not a cure for pneumonia. Panic bomb. That sounds terrible. I'm so sorry. Panic bomb said, hope everyone had a great 4th. My evening and all day today was spent doing emergency plumbing.
Uh-oh. That's never any good. Like major leakish plumbing?
Mike wants to know when the decal happened. Jordan.
I painted it. I forgot my decals. So I'm painting it.
Oh, Chuck, yeah, we can for sure do that.
Doing it the hard way. Hard mode activate.
We, Chuck has requested that we have a Gen Con channel in the Discord for the people who are there, like we did for Adepticon.
Yes. I will make sure that we get one of those made up as well. I'll write it down, in fact.
Clog in the main drain pipe. Ugh.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all.
Can you somehow connect Discord and Twitch to get Twitch subs onto Discord?
No. I mean, the people who are subbed to Twitch get shown as their own membership group. Is that what you're talking about? If you look on there, it says Twitch subs, and you'll be in purple.
Oh. Mike, is it not fixable? Mike said, went to try my warrior texture trainer, dropped it. Now I'm going to order another warrior texture trainer. This is why I buy spares.
Yeah, I feel like you should be able to fix that.
They're not that tiny, I don't think. What part broke? I would guess that's part of the axe, right? Jordan, game delay would like for you to look a little bit more like you're suffering when you paint, so they know that what you're doing is hard.
Maybe like stab myself first and then paint while I'm in pain?
Must bleed for your craft.
Many slivers missing. Her face and the axe.
Huh?
What did you like throw it? Cracked in half, hardwood floors, and it hit a metal table on the way down.
Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
What an adventure.
But painting is fun and enjoyable. Ginkgo's got it right.
Painting is fun and enjoyable.
Use the blood for an effect paint. I think I'll just use our crimson. Dark crimson. Because that's what that's for. No need to like bleed myself for it. Chat's scaring me today.
Today?
Just
Fair
today?
enough. All the time. But specifically today.
Just a little bit more than normal?
A little
yeah.
extra today? Route said, did I dream this, or were we going to have sculpts to match the heroes in Angra, Age of Angra?
Yeah, the first 3 are being done right now as far as printability testing. So I'm hoping that maybe this next week. I was hoping I was going to hear this week, but I have not heard anything back yet. So
Game Delay said, Jordan, you said it was hard mode, but you made it look easy. He said, I just want to know when it's hard.
Look, I mean, there are people who make no-hit runs of Elden Ring look easy.
naked using a dance pad. I have not watched that stream.
I don't know what's going on. Painting is fun and enjoyable until you get a model with 5,000 gribbly bits like Admiral Boomhowler.
Yes.
That's a good name.
Starting to throw on some chipping here with a little sponge and some silver.
Mystic Blue Cougar, what was it? Full titanium white? Was it transparent white? Which white are you
Is this
talking about?
the
'Cause
chunky white?
Tasserith, I don't think it was transparent. I think it was full titanium.
Oh.
It was bold titanium white. Do you, Jordan, feel like you have that? Should Mystic Blue Cougar send another message just to be safe?
Is it heavy?
Said it doesn't come out of the bottle.
Is it heavy titanium white?
Oh.
We have a
I see
heavy
what you're
titanium
asking.
white.
I'm like, I don't know. Now I understand what you're asking.
I feel like I have seen this question and I have responded to it. I will double check when I am done here to make sure.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do for you until we get more communication.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And
stream, it's hard
photos are super helpful too. If you're seeing something weird and you have questions that you want to send in, always send along some photos. I will always ask for them. So it's super helpful.
If you start with that, then there's one less step.
Yeah. It's hard sometimes when it's like if I were to tell Jason, I was like, hey Jason, my paint's acting a little funny.
Yeah.
It's a little runnier than usual. Jason would have very little understanding of what that means.
Put chocolate in it.
No, because then it would make people want to taste it, and we don't make editable stuff.
Put chocolate in it.
If it's runny, I'm thinking of like a thickener, like a flour or cornstarch or something.
I mean,
Put it in there if it's too runny.
milk chocolate would be a pretty accurate consistency.
Put chocolate in it.
You did send a photo, but I've now replaced the bottle and we'll be sending it to you. Supposed to send photos if we see something weird, or only if it's something
Whoa,
weird
whoa,
with
whoa,
our
whoa,
paints?
whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I mean, if it's just something weird, just post it in Discord so that we can all
Whoa,
appreciate
whoa.
There's something strange with your promo krill. Who are you gonna call? Jordan.
Paint Buster. That's his name.
Jordan.
You guys wanted a name. It's Paint Buster.
Paint Buster.
My name's Paint Buster now.
Your name is Paint Buster.
I have a color that I am trying to make from a picture. So, wait. Hold on. That's from Impulsor. So, if I have a color that I am trying make from a picture, you can maybe help me. Oh, I see. So, so you're saying, can I send a picture to Jordan of a color that I want to recreate and he can help me? Is that what you're asking, Death from Impulsor?
We try as hard as we can to get to those. Understand that they do not get prioritized the same as like product customer service. So you might just wait a little bit longer. But yeah, we get questions all the time for, hey, how does your paint, what color can I use to get this thing from some other brand? And we try to help with everything we can on those. Understand that photos through the internet may not give us a great representation of the color you're trying to hit, but we can get you close.
Define weird. Whatever you think is weird. We all have a different level, I think, of tolerance for the weird.
Oh, we will totally delete your selfies.
I have not been sent a selfie yet.
Did we just get the okay to post weird stuff?
No. No, we don't want you out at dinner sending us pictures to customer service.
No, on Discord.
Check it out. I thought this was
weird.
weird.
We need to make a weird stuff channel on Discord.
No. I know I look stupid. No.
I know I look stupid.
I like to see weird stuff, but you can't just go on the internet and find weird things. You have to actually see in your real life, this is weird.
Yeah, no.
Then share it with Jen.
Yeah, no. We're not doing that.
We're
not doing that. That'd be about as bad as when we used to allow you to pick the music that played on stream. Also, no.
But see, that's the thing, is like, it has to be a real picture.
Paint Liquor says, so Fuse, I have a question for non-metallic metal. Your darkest color should be the natural shadow, correct? Not always. You could have darker reflections than the natural shadow, right? The reflection of my sword on the top here is probably the darkest color on the steel. Maybe not. The plum underneath is the kind of shadow and reflected ground color that I'm doing on him, right? But
Video game
that's pretty
archaeologist,
dark.
yes, there is a color mix.
And that's the reflection of the underside of the sword. Isn't that just main chat? Yes. That's what I was about to say. We don't need another weird channel. We already have like 90 of them. This is a 4chan/B. I don't even know 4chan. 4chan like Reddit?
It's like dangerous Reddit.
Is it the dark
As if
web?
Reddit wasn't already dangerous.
Is it the dark web?
Is this the dark web? We saw something the other day about all these people talking about how it's a show called Worst Roommate Ever.
Oh, God.
Worst roommate
Oh yeah,
ever?
and there's a story
Don't
on there
watch
about
it.
this girl who somehow gets on the dark web and buys bacterial virus infections and stuff and administers them to her roommate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. She's insane. But I'm like, I looked at Jen and I go, how do you even get on this dark web to like get to a site that lets you buy anthrax? You know?
Yeah, I thought it was
It's like we went down to Chinatown.
I thought it was an incognito window. That's my version of the dark web.
The dark web is the
an
incognito window because
window.
it comes out. It's a dark window already.
It's dark and it's secret.
Oh my gosh.
Is bold titanium white supposed to be a lot thicker? By far the thickest is the set that you got.
In the set,
What?
I'm
What?
assuming.
Root scoop? No.
All of our paints should have a very similar consistency.
That makes me wonder if we have like some bold titanium whites that were labeled instead of heavy white. Because heavy white is very thick.
Okay, I don't want all these people to now think that they have a bottle of heavy titanium white because they're all now going to send a
Contact
message of support.
Contact support.
I don't think that happened. I just want you all to be reassured that I don't think that happened.
If you see a wizard in the wild, should you send a picture of their butt? No. This is not what we're saying.
Yes.
Because you screenshot it from Instagram? No.
No screenshots. It has to be you physically with your eyes seeing it in the real life world, not on your phone or your computer. You can pick whatever song you want to listen to during stream that plays in your house.
Yes.
We don't play music on our
It can
stream.
play in your headset, and we don't even have to know about it.
So in that case, yes, you can pick whatever song you want to listen to during
That's
stream.
why we changed to your virtual playlist instead of us having to have
Yeah.
anything to do with it.
Dark web virus buying is weird.
Watch the show. That's what they kept saying. She bought it on the dark
Don't watch
web.
it though, because it's bad.
An FBI agent caught her on the dark web.
We watched 2 episodes. I after the first one, I was like, I am never watching this show again. I have no patience for these people. And then
Which
we
show?
watched it one more, and I'm like, nope, definitely never watching this one again.
Which
I
show is
just can't.
this?
It's called The Worst Roommate Ever. It's on Netflix. And yes, now granted, yes, these people are terrible roommates, but the roommate
Oh my God.
is an idiot. Like both of them. They're just like, how do you? You are partly at fault for this.
I mean, I got to give them kudos for
Extremely
finding
frustrating.
out how to access the dark
I would have
web.
said they were 50-50 responsible until one of them tried to kill the other one. Then it switched to like 60-40.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Jen looked at me after we watched another episode last night. She goes, I can't watch anymore of these. And I go, yeah, these people are stupid.
Done. I'm out.
Like,
These
plain
people are
stupid.
stupid.
There are enough
There's one where a Danish
stupid
guy
people in
came
my
and
real
gave
life.
over $100,000 to a dude he didn't
Yeah.
know who told him he'd hold it for him
Yeah.
while he went back to London because they were going to invest in real estate in Brazil together.
bad.
Really?
You can't help stupid people out of their stupidity. This is the same people that believed that the guy in Nigeria was going to send him the better
Yeah.
part of $1 million if they gave him his bank account.
The first episode was worse though.
Well, the first one was
because
way worse.
Those people that
She
woman
lived with her, like,
lived
20
with her for like
years.
almost 30 years.
Oh, that's crazy.
Is that the one who poisoned the, or
Yeah.
not poisoned, but
Yeah.
sickified?
And sued her for custody of her kid.
Oh yeah.
The roommate, the crazy
What?
roommate, sued the roommate for custody of her child.
Yeah. Because she was the.
Don't ask. You
Yeah,
just got to go
it's
watch
bad.
it. It's insane.
It's just bad. It's not
It's
even worth talking
insanity.
about. We're giving these people too much time.
My head is exploding right now.
Real DiCaprio, thank you.
Once asked at work what I would even do if I stole social security numbers from our clients. I didn't know that the new guy in the group was part of a security team that fights that.
Oops. Oops.
Can you dress up as a witch? No, please don't do that. Also, don't know how to get on the dark web.
All right, before it gets too long in here, I'm going to steal the
Nothing up
mouse.
the wizard's butt.
I'm stealing the mouse.
Huh?
Stealing the mouse.
Huh? What's happening?
Stealing the mouse.
What's happening? Don't look. Don't look, chat.
So if you have a question that hasn't been answered yet, blame Jason because I can't scroll through them anymore.
I mean, you could fight him for control of the
I
remote.
could. I don't know who would win.
I don't think
I don't want
anybody
to mess
wins.
anything up, so I'm not going to do that. Because with my luck, it would like shut the whole stream down.
I see what is happening here.
Do at least scroll so I can see like the full list of.
How much time we got? Yeah, that's about right. Random cool stuff. To see what?
I was just gonna ask if we could at least just scroll a little bit on the chat because.
No, not till I'm done here. There we go. All right. I'm going to scroll all the way down. We've just started a giveaway. There you go.
You got
Random
rated?
cool stuff raffle.
See, I wouldn't know that we got rated because somebody took over the computer and I can't see anything.
Life's hard. Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome, Raiders.
I was starting a giveaway.
Who rated us?
I think they will appreciate that more.
Did it? Oh, go scroll down. Ms. Mouse.
Miss Mouse, thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
Perfect timing.
Hello.
Welcome. We just started a giveaway. It is our birthday. It is Monument Hobbies' birthday stream. So we have a giveaway going for random cool stuff. I never know what's going to happen during the giveaway, so it's just random cool stuff giveaway.
Big
I never
Cheese,
know what's
we
gonna
will
happen.
not be at ReaperCon.
No.
That's Reaper.
We don't get invited.
No.
If you have a question right now, hold on to it for just a minute while people are entering the giveaway. Otherwise, it will get lost.
Time to do some red lenses on this guy's eyeballs.
Paint Liquor, yes, where the girl went with the guy to see the golden toilet. Yes. Terrible show.
Horrible show. We watched all of it.
We only watched 2 really bad episodes. Not watching
You watched
anymore.
all of 2 really bad episodes. Hey, you know what? 2 is an appropriate amount of episodes for anything to...
You got to give it at least 2.
Yeah.
Right? The first one might have just been a dud.
Was not.
It's not.
Was not just
The
a
whole
dud.
show was a dud.
Well, I mean, okay, I will give it this. It's actually very interesting as a show. It just is one of those that's very frustrating because of the stupidity of those involved. Right?
Yes.
You're like, so you expected this to turn out differently than it did?
It's like, you're going to jail. What do you mean I'm going to jail?
No, the victims are some of the dumbest people.
Oh, really?
There.
Oh my God. That's what we've been saying.
This woman lived with her bad roommate for almost 30 years, Jordan.
The way she tells her story is just
She had many opportunities
constantly about, well,
to
I
move
mean,
That's
I knew it was wrong, but she was so nice to my child.
Oh, God.
She was a person who
Please.
was codependent and
Yeah,
it
very.
was, it was bad.
Lots of issues in that show.
Real Mamba, thank you for the birthday wish. Thank you, subs. Slam Baron, thank you for the sub. Game delay.
I'm going to laugh
9
when Game Delay
months.
wins one of these silly giveaways.
Impossible.
I'm going to laugh so hard. Oh.
Oh yes, that's a very good point. The giveaway, I believe, is just on Twitch.
Oh,
So
yes. If
you're
you're
on
watching on YouTube,
YouTube,
you need to come over to Twitch.
Yeah.
Over
Yes.
to Twitch.
We have not yet found a solution for running simultaneous giveaways on both platforms. I'm not sure there is a solution for that, but we will find one if one exists.
Ms. Mouse, thank you for the birthday wishes.
I hope you guys all had a great stream.
Oh, good grief. All right, can you guys hear the sub alerts?
Oh, good grief.
What the? Mike?
I was thanking someone for their sub. This is...
Mike goes, subs? Oh, Mike, you silly goose, you? Thank you?
Mike, I'm going to need you to not replace the battery in your wireless mouse.
Don't replace it. He's like, joke's on you, I got a wired mouse.
Voslek, I think. I can't tell if that's an L or an I because I have terrible eyes. I try and hold the rule for a new show to get 3 episodes to be good enough for me to keep watching, but some are just too bad for me to make it to 3, and that is the worst roommate ever.
Yeah.
Too bad. I couldn't even watch another one.
The really unfortunate part is sometimes there are really good shows, and the first season is just absolutely dog water garbage.
Hold on, I gotta mute this because
And then all the subsequent seasons of that show are actually like really good.
Like, what is your reference point here?
So one of the better examples of this is like it's not as bad, but The 100 is a good show, good example of this. First season is horrible. Although, to be fair, the last couple of seasons are also not great. But the middle seasons, pretty solid.
Not what I'm looking for.
Muted this.
Jordan.
Why am I still hearing it?
What?
Mike has invaded the internet.
Yeah, Mike's on the dark web.
Mike's on the dark web. Oh, gosh. We don't need Mike to be on the dark web.
All right,
Oh, yeah. Thank
Rather
you.
be bananas.
Star Trek Next Generation was another good example. Yeah,
Papa
the
Chicken
first season was
said,
rough.
can't help but notice that my latest shipment came with a "Please don't eat the paint" sticker. We are being very clear with our messaging. I think actually, how much more clear should we be when we say "Please don't eat the paint"?
Yeah, I mean we have pretty straightforward signage, pretty straightforward, attitudes on this, barring the random indication sometimes from Jason to eat the paint, which we will not talk about or focus on, but it's happened occasionally. But don't eat the paint.
600 or full shot? I can't really.
Oh my gosh, I have no
Says happy
idea.
birthday.
Full,
These minis look outstanding.
full shot.
Bud said Twitch will not let me join no matter what username I pick. It tells me no, not available.
What?
Let
Huh?
it pick one for ya.
What? It always gives you a selection of names in place of the name you chose.
I mean, if you're always selecting nothing, then that seems like a difficult solution. Because
Yeah, you can't do spaces only.
yeah. Mike, are you having a legal discussion with Game at Elay right now?
Don't do that.
They're talking about libel versus libel.
Don't do that.
All of TNG is a gem, baby J. You shut your heretic mouth. Hey, look. I'm not gonna say that it's terrible.
Jade,
But I skipped the
every
first
order
season.
gets a sticker, but it's often in the packing slip. So hopefully you didn't throw it away. But every single one gets a sticker. They're really, really good about that.
Yes, brush licking does count as eating the paint.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. I'm a reformed brush licker.
Speaking from experiences, Jordan.
Hey, I'm reformed. I found the error of my ways, and I have moved forth with my life.
And it was an order from us, Jade?
Chuck, dude. Baby J, you gonna keep that marine shiny? I was thinking about trying to give it a little bit of a satin finish. A little shiny for me right now, I think. The Noosh did very little to filter it. The gloss was super slick, so it didn't stick to it, which is good to note because that way I'll just do more of a satin finish so that I'll get more of a staining effect. So one of the really cool things about the finish of your model affecting how the staining works with Noosh.
Okay, Mystic Blue Cougar, I think maybe I understand what's happening now. When you said that you sent in a question about your thick bottle of white, did you send it to us as an email through support or did you put it in Discord? The best way to get a fast response is to send it to support@monumenthobbies.com.
Always.
100% of
If
the
it's
time.
in Discord, we might not see it.
We monitor the Discord, but a lot of times Discord is more social stuff. We don't really, even in the product discussions one, we don't treat them as customer service issues.
Yeah.
We will even there tell you to go and take it to customer service.
Yeah.
because customer service keeps track of all that for fulfillment purposes. It's where we can go in and make sure that if we need to reorder something for you, that can happen in the system. Discord doesn't have any of that. That goes for everybody. As a very socially oriented company, a lot of times people think they're talking to somebody that's going to make, like a support ticket happen, and that doesn't happen automatically through like social avenues. Facebook will tell you to contact support.
Using some orange and a little bit of old titanium white to get the glow on these lenses really punched up. And end up going back over these with some red after I build up the brightness on them, just to bring them back down. But I want to get them nice and bright first.
Swaggy says, Jordan just got my 3rd box for my Solar Auxilia.
Ooh, nice.
Now I have 300 cannon fodder.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot.
That is terrifying.
It's a lot.
Okay, yeah, that's the right support email. All right. Not sure why we didn't get a response to you.
It does go to spam every now and then.
Yeah. The spam I don't see. The suspended stuff I do. It was funny today. The newsletter about the game went out, and support at Monument Hobbies is from the sender of that.
Yep.
So we got, all of a sudden I was just doing my thing, and then I look up and I see 19 suspended messages all of a sudden in Zendesk, and I'm like, what happened? Because I go in every day and there's usually 2 or 3 that are spam. That's where spam goes. And it was all people's out of office auto replies.
Yep.
When they got their email.
Especially on July 4th.
Oh, that's actually
out of
really
office should have, I wish it could be filtered to newsletter stuff. You don't, it can tell. I know that's probably way too high tech, but
Jason, I need some outside input.
Oh god.
What color for plasma gun glow?
On that guy?
Yeah.
Chartreuse.
Bob Archer, he did put a bit of gloss
chartreuse?
varnish
I like the
in with the transparents.
Huh?
Gloss varnish on your model mixed in with the transparent green and
I went back and gloss varnished on top.
Oh, you did a whole gloss varnish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
It was mixed
Bob
in.
Archer, yes,
I didn't mix
gloss
in
varnish.
enough, so I went back and gloss varnished it on top.
I'm Robert said, I know I'm late to this party, but I watched Scott's behind the scenes.
What happened over there? You break?
It did happen.
I lost it. I watched Scott's behind the scenes at Monument and thought it was great. Miniac by Monument is awesome. Did you convince him to get a signature series going?
No. I didn't try though.
Yeah. Lots of pink, chartreuse, magenta, plasma glow,
Yeah, chartreuse like a reddish.
purple.
It was like a purple.
Just saying what people are saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Was there a question about what color chartreuse is?
Yeah, Jordan was asking.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
my
it's
question.
like a green.
Oh, it's like a green. Wait, really?
Yep.
What kind of green? Okay. That was definitely one of the options I had in my head. I don't know why I always thought that chartreuse was like a...
Like this.
Oh, yeah. I can't remember, Jason. Did you decide on which model you were going to do?
What are we talking about?
You were looking at all the Carol Rudick minis?
Everybody chose Lilith.
Lilith, right? Yeah.
Now it's just up to me to decide if I care what chat thinks.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Mike, I'm with you on that. Shelby said that chartreuse is like a limey pea green, and Mike told her she should probably see a doctor. Like, your pea shouldn't look that color.
A
brilliant poppy neon lime green, fluorescent green, and fluorescent yellow.
I mean, that would do it. My only concern is I did red lenses. I feel like that just kind of is a little weird. But then I don't like the idea of it being like a pink glow or like a purpley glow. I mean, it could be like red, and that would probably work okay. It's very two-dimensional color scheme, which I'm less excited about. The green would look good. You can make the lenses darker, so they're not fighting against the green as much.
We're definitely not going to make a paint that color, Bob. Purple, hot pink. Green would really stand out.
Yeah, it would.
Someone said you could repaint the lenses.
Huh?
Someone said you could repaint the lenses.
Now you're speaking his language.
That's
Dark magenta.
not always the case. This
More,
is not
more
always
than
the
not.
case.
Mauve
More
doesn't
than not.
sound
You have
like the
earned
right color.
this through your actions.
I have earned this through my actions. Oh, I can't do this. You could
Thanos.
repaint the whole thing. No, I will not be repainting this whole thing. I'm happy with how it turned out. It's pretty cool. It was a good test.
The giveaway is open for
It's another like 45 minutes.
40-ish more minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to have time to give things away
This is
before the end of stream.
This is the one problem that I have, Tech Elf, is that my rule of makes sense and rule of like makes sense in the context of like the lore overrides my rule of cool, which really sucks. So if it doesn't make sense, even though I think it's a cool combo, I won't do it. That's my personal problem when it comes to painting stuff.
Meticulous Chaos said, I'm awful at transitions with an airbrush. For trying to replicate a GW Sorry, GW Box Art Blood Angel. What would you use to pin wash recesses on bold pyroll red? And what would you use to edge highlight?
I mean, I would use like a really dark blue or like a dark purple for any like pin washing or recess shading, like deep recess shading. If you're gonna do an edge highlight, I would go. It depends on where you finish the red at. If you go with a darker red, then you can go with just like a bold power. Like if you finish at like red oxide, you could do your edge highlights in like bold power red, or maybe bold power red plus a touch of like an orange. Typically, you want to go a little peachy, but you want to not go so peachy that it stops looking red. Utilizing these highlights and edge highlights and then glazing back over everything to get the value down with red is another good option. But I would say, in general, if you're painting Blood Angels red, you want to go for... I mean, Eclectic Salmon is my real answer, right? What was your mix for Eclectic Salmon again?
It is Pyro Red, Orange, so you could use the new Red Orange or Orange Red, and Warm Flesh.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so you take Orange Red, or red, yeah, Orange Red, and then Warm Flesh. And then that's your edge highlight.
Noir said, "What is the difference between the tiers of subscriptions?" For us, I don't think really anything.
Yeah, not really.
I don't think we have anything.
We don't really, like on the stream, we don't really monetize it. So just the tier 1 is really all we pay attention to.
To us, any sub is
a great one.
Any sub is a great sub.
We are thankful for all of them.
And never feel like you have to sub to the channel. We manufacture all the paint and brushes that you see us use. We would much rather see you get some new hobby supplies. Enjoy painting more.
Budster Seville finally found a username that they would allow. Welcome to Twitch, bud.
You've been working on that this whole time?
Get in on that that giveaway.
Oh my goodness.
Exclamation point giveaway. Any sub is a great sub except that one that went to the Titanic. That's funny.
Okay, correct.
Was that a Titanic joke I just
I gotta
heard?
give you that one. We said every sub's a great sub except for the one that went to visit the Titanic. The one that used the Nintendo joystick. Probably not the best bet.
That went to explore the Titanic last year, and
were they going to explore the
the one that they
Titanic
controlled with the Nintendo
when that happened?
joystick?
Do you pay attention to the world, Jordan?
Well, so I remembered. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I could not remember what specifically they went to go diving for.
The Titanic.
Okay. But I definitely remember the thing from last year, 100%, because it was ridiculous.
Yes, it was fairly ridiculous. That was almost like an episode of Worst Roommate Ever.
Except it ended up being more like Worst Pilot Ever, Worst Billionaire.
It's like people put their trust in that guy.
Yeah, it's you gotta have to have a whole lot of credentials for me to be willing to stick myself into a little teeny tiny little boat.
Estrella, thank you. Estrella said, I finally got started painting again after 8 years off, and man, your coal black is a sweet paint. Will work perfectly with my Raven Guard Legion.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Raven Guard for Horus Heresy or Raven Guard for 40k?
Papa Chicken, we don't do that.
We don't do what?
How many subs for a cosplay paint stream? We don't do that.
5,000, because then we can hire a cosplayer.
Jason just, I'll put a number to it. If we get there, it happens.
I'm going to say
No.
no. This is something different now because now they're asking for Jason in the seal costume. It is way too hot right now.
Oh,
that.
yeah, no,
way too hot right now.
That's just showing you don't love me at all.
That's just we wouldn't please don't ask for that because it would be very very.
We
cruel.
can get you one of those like cooling suits to go
Jordan?
underneath it.
Jordan.
No,
Don't need your help.
Do you
We're
wanna
not
do
doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
Not
I
looking
was-
for that kind of help.
I
in my
was
life.
making a joke, but no. We're
Not looking for that kind of help in my life.
Chuck said, set painting aside and chilling on the patio with a beer while grilling, extending Wi-Fi to the backyard, finally paying off. That's
Nice.
awesome.
This is the one thing I do miss about not Arizona is having summers where it's nice
You
to
can
go out
actually
and
go
do
outside.
stuff. Yeah. This is definitely a bit of a bummer. Because you really just can't. You just like stay inside during the summer.
You're not going to spend a lot of time outside. That's for dang sure.
Yeah, I don't want to be spending any of my time outside right now. Or driving. Because driving is not much better.
Ghost Hunter, we do have AC in the studio. Would you like to come here and put the seal costume on in July? Because you're welcome to do that.
No.
Suffer for your art. I mean, he already wore the seal costume.
Yeah.
He's already done it.
I put up with you guys every day.
I'm gonna be honest, that is probably my favorite part of any ad that we've ever done.
It gets some pretty good belly laughs. So
Yeah, it's
there's a lot of fun to do.
great.
I don't remember what we were doing, sitting around talking about it. It was like, oh, we should get a seal costume. It was like very last minute. It was very like, can we get one from Amazon in like one day?
Yeah.
And of course, Gabe and I made it happen.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're going to make anyone who wants to come in and wear the seal costume sign a waiver that you are not going to, like, we are not responsible for your heat stroke or your any of that.
We are not responsible.
Baka, come on over. You guys are all seeing it here. Baka is saying that I will happily paint on stream dressed as a seal in the heat.
Wait until you get in here and you realize that
You will
the
change
office
your
is
mind
also just
quick.
really warm because of these lights.
Only so
Ooh,
much
and
the AC
building
can do
facing
when it's
and-
120 degrees outside and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like what, 6 lights over there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
6.
I mean, I'm just happy right now in my new old office.
What's
Because
it
it's-
like to live in Arizona summer? You ever been cremated?
Yeah,
That's
have you ever
exactly
been
it.
cremated? Oh gosh, it's not that bad. Look, it's hot. It's not that hot. People will joke. It's not that bad.
What'd you say?
I said it's not that bad.
It's bad.
Jordan's gonna be in the seal costume on Monday, it sounds like.
I wouldn't fit in the seal costume.
Strella said, how would you paint a miniature pumpkin? I got a cool scarecrow with a pumpkin head model, like go from dark orange to light yellow highlights. I'll tell you something fun, Australia. My very first model I ever painted was a pumpkin.
What was your recipe?
Couldn't tell you. It was a long time ago.
I would go.
I can't even remember what I ate for lunch yesterday.
If I were to do it, I would go burnt orange into like a bright yellow ochre or something like that.
The
Ghost Hunter, our stream is 2 hours. I don't know what you're talking about. 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Ghost Hunter said, I spent 6 years living in a desert in the Marines. 5 minutes in a SEAL suit won't kill me. And I said, our stream is 2 hours.
No, the seal costume is Jason's. There is no other person that belongs to other than Jason. And if Jason is not going to wear it, that just means we're not getting Jason in a seal costume. Such is life.
Sax said, honestly, the more deadly part about summer in the desert, if you're not used to it, is a year's worth of rain over the course of 5 minutes.
Yes.
For sure. It just sits there and washes people away.
Yeah. Luckily, I come from a place that is very wet and rainy, and I'm used to driving around when you can't see because of the rain.
It's different.
Yeah, but here the rain has nowhere to go because the place isn't used to it, so it causes it to just all cause runoff and flooding.
Yeah, it floods.
Yes, yeah.
And people get swept away in it in their cars. We have literally, this is the time of year we're going to see it on the news and on PSAs. We have a slogan: turn around, don't drown.
That for some reason people don't follow.
You got to tell people that. It's the craziest thing. The oil slicks on the roads too are pretty bad.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing people don't think about. When it goes from real dry to wet really fast, normally it takes a while for that oil to get off your tires and off the roads.
Exactly, Shelby. People don't understand that rushing water is stronger than their car. It's true.
You see the pictures of people driving over, like through the underpasses where the water's up to the hood of their car.
And then they get out and they sit on top while they wait for a rescue. And then they have to pay the fines. Car upside down under an underpass after the rain in Tucson last week. Yeah.
It is definitely funny.
Or Darwin can't do his job anymore thanks to all the warnings they want to ignore.
It's pretty funny when last year when I had the first message on my phone where they go, don't drive for a while. Just stay inside. And if you have to drive, pull over to the side of the road so you don't get hurt from this crazy storm passing through. On the bright side, at least it doesn't rain for like days and days and days on end.
Generally, no.
Yeah, you get a bit of rain, and that's it.
Golf ball to softball hail. Yeah. Just had a big hailstorm not too far from Phoenix. They thought it was going to come to Phoenix.
A hailstorm?
It caused me to look like I was looking out our kitchen, like the window by the sink, and right outside that side of the house is a big aluminum awning, right, carport. So we park along that wall, and I was looking. I go, been a pretty big hailstorm here because our awning, as I'm looking at it, is just pitted with hail marks on it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It hadn't been recent, but
no, it was like that when we got.
Has it rained much in Phoenix so far this year? No.
A little bit.
Yeah, we had one really good rain.
They said rain
day.
much. So
right.
No, it has not rained
well,
much.
It
has rained.
About the normal amount for this time of year, actually. Captain Mannering said, I think it's more the fact that someone has to come and rescue them when they could be dealing with some other emergency that wasn't easily avoided. And that's exactly why they find these people.
Yeah.
Because they're wasting time.
Yeah. First year I moved here in 2014. I think it was I think it was that year
Yeah, it was that year.
that we
the big
had a
storm.
major
Yep.
flooding in the season, and it was crazy.
Closed the 17 and
It closed the 17. Wow.
Where the 17 and the 10 interchange are was completely closed down.
Which interchange?
10,
Oh, it was 17 and the 10. Yeah.
right over here.
Yeah.
That was right by where my office was, or my house, and it was insane. My shop flooded. Woke up in the middle of the night hearing water gurgling underneath my bedroom door.
Oh my gosh.
Chuck said, apparently Jason and Baby J are related to Dr. Doolittle. A chipmunk, 2 squirrels, and a rabbit are sitting at the edge of the patio with their twitchy ears listening along.
Oh, you mean right
Give 'em a
now? Like at your
paintbrush.
house?
Pictures.
The dulcet tones
I'm
of Dr.
picturing
Doolittle?
why did I just draw a blank?
I don't know what that
The
means.
Cinderella, the cartoon Cinderella, where they came, the little animals came and
Oh,
helped her
sit
make
by the
her
window
gown
and
yeah. Ghoul Studio just sent a message to. Well, actually, it's on our website. If you go to our website, there is. I don't know where it is now.
If you
There's
just
a
click,
monumental section on there.
if you click on community, it's the first thing that shows up.
Yeah, there you go. Chuck's a Disney princess.
And if you're curious on how to become monumental, go ahead and click on the link and check
All
it
the
out.
info is there for you.
Yeah, it's got all the requirements. It's got all the details of the program and how it works.
And if you have any questions about it, support@monumenthobbies.com.
Yes.
And we'll get you over to
Yes.
Jordan.
And I will answer questions. Happy to answer. The metal's starting to look real good.
no with the metal.
Starting?
Well, it's starting to look like finished. It's been looking good for a while, to be clear.
We do have a giveaway. It looks like it's going to be running for another 20-ish minutes. If you have not already entered, ! Giveaway. And it only works for Twitch, and you have to be a follower, and you have to be present to win. I don't think we've said any of those things.
Yes.
Gotta
all
be a
of those-
follower. Gotta be on Twitch. Gotta be present to win.
All right, I'm gonna do a weird little mix. Whoa. Never mind. I'm not gonna.
Is that game delay? The Hive claimed game delay. I think is game delay. I don't know the way these people change their names now. Jordan, have you
Jeez.
finished, or 90% done and starting a new one?
I was gonna do a little bit of like a 50-50 mix of gloss and matte varnish to get a little bit of a satiny finish on this, but I'm pretty much done.
Baka, like 20 minutes.
I did all the decals. I did a little bit of stippling and little scratches and scritches on the armor for the wear and tear, which I think turned out really nice. You can see it a little bit on that leg plate. Did the glow. I'm happy with the orange glow. It looks cool. I got Craven over here still, who needs to be finished, so it was kick it back over to Craven. All right, where were we on this guy? I think I was working on the jacket. The fur looks to be mostly in a good spot. Gotta get this looking more like lion fur.
We are all Mike. Mike can be found within each of us. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
I don't know who's who
doomed.
anymore because name changes and too many game delays, too many mics. I don't know what's going on.
Does Game Delay have multiple ones?
I think that's actually Game Boy. Thanks, Papa Chicken, for
thank you,
being
Papa
yourself.
Chicken.
Not incognito.
There's a cloning operation going on. We're not supposed to say that out loud. That's the silent part, Paint Liquor.
Using a bit of bright yellow ochre.
Video game. The ads for Kraven the Hunter seem pretty cool.
For the movie? Didn't that movie come out? I know they were showing stuff for it a while ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay attention to Marvel's movies anymore.
I also do not. I'm definitely not up to date, that's for sure. I think they definitely screwed the pooch once Thanos was done.
I think that's a big problem. There's just not a good big bad. There's nothing that makes me want to care about the stories.
Yep.
I don't care. It's just a superhero movie at some point.
Chuck said, a quick question, or paint question. I use a wet palette, and the metallic paints don't seem to have the same lifespan as others. They seem to dry out quickly. Is this because of the flake in suspension?
Yeah, more solids.
Any thoughts on a dark plum primer? Yes. We've talked about other colors of dark purple, I think, is one of them.
Good old Craven. I don't know what happened. I'm in a strange place all of a sudden. Pennybone, what are you doing over on YouTube? What's happening? Everyone's flip-flopping around.
I'm beginning to regret this two-platform stream. Very confusing.
It definitely does make things a little confusing, that's for sure. I've not seen a Marvel movie since Guardians 2. I would make the argument that it's definitely worth watching through the end of Endgame. Just to have experienced.
What's the most recent Marvel movie?
Oh god, I don't even know.
Who would know?
I honestly don't even know.
Was it Guardians 2?
No.
They've done 3.
They've already done 3 since then.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure I saw that.
Yeah, Guardians 2 was before the end of the Thanos thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It happened a while ago.
We're watching The Boys. We watched a couple episodes, and it was just like a lot.
Man, it's gone
just a
straight
lot.
downhill
It's like
too.
all for shock value now. It doesn't really add anything.
Bunch
to
of
the
nonsense
plot,
that
I don't
doesn't
think.
progress the
I've
story.
been very
They just-
disappointed in it.
I didn't really like the last season. It didn't.
The one before this.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have had no interest in going back and watching the
Yeah,
new season.
this season is.
I don't know why. Oh my god, that eyeball is gross. It's staring at me.
Oh, Madam Web, they're saying is the last.
Oh yeah.
What was before that?
I think
definitely
before
didn't
that
see
was
that
the
one.
Marvels, and I think
I
that those are
definitely
the
didn't see that
the single two worst movies that they have ever made. From reviews and money out of the box or in box offices. Yeah, I have heard nothing but not great things about either of those movies.
Made it 15 minutes in the first episode of The Boys, and you say it's gone downhill from there. Which season?
I loved the first season.
First season was good.
Yeah, it was excellent. Now, bear in mind, I also have not read any of the comics, so
I don't know any about
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not involved in the meta story. Budsterville. That was what it is? Yeah. Budstersville. Wouldn't have found you if it wasn't for YouTube. Well, we appreciate that.
Excited for Deadpool and Wolverine. I would see that.
Yeah, I mean, the Deadpool movies are just fun.
Also, the dragon is okay,
Have you guys been continuing to watch
in my
it?
opinion.
We watch it every Sunday.
Yeah, we watch
Oh,
it
okay.
every week.
Okay.
It's okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Like
Yeah.
I was with Game of Thrones.
Nah,
Yeah.
I was always very excited for Game of Thrones.
not. Doesn't have as engaging a
It's
story.
fine.
Don't bother watching The Acolyte. So sad.
It was cool to see him give the eggs to the chick that went to
Yeah.
Easter. Whatever.
Westeros.
Westeros.
Yeah.
Westeros?
No, she
Essos?
went east.
Oh yeah.
Essos
Yeah.
Essos.
or whatever it is. They're in Westeros.
Oh yeah, it's in Essos. Yeah.
Sad to hear The Boys is going down hard. It was a good show for a while. It's like they're just trying too hard to shock people. It makes it hard to watch.
Stab you the scary.
I feel like even Deadpool is lame now. Maybe.
I'm hoping they can bring it back. We'll see.
What's the big Monument Stream weekend plans?
We'll play video games.
The stream has no plans.
Yeah, the stream has no plans. The people on stream may have plans.
On stream, I don't have plans.
Ruben's trying to convince me to go do a pre-release for the new Star Wars set.
When's that?
There's the next Star Wars. I forget the name of the game.
Unlimited
Thank you. Yeah. Star Wars Unlimited set. Comes
card
out,
game.
Yeah, there's a pre-release this weekend. And Ruben wants to go, so it will likely join him
And when was it? Sorry.
tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you
Looking to go?
somewhere?
Want to go learn how to play cards?
No. Well, I mean, I want to learn
Jen,
how to
would you
play
like
Age
to
of
go?
Angra, so you got to teach me how to play Age of Angra.
Yeah, she's gonna learn Age of Hunger first.
I should probably learn our game before I learn anyone else's. Deadpool doesn't feel as soulless as the other MCU movies, but that may just be my sense of humor. I love Deadpool.
You
Definitely my favorite.
said you love it, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If Alien is showing around you for the 40th anniversary, go see it on the big screen. Is it the 40th anniversary of Alien?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
One of these days, I need to watch the ones that people tell me that I should never watch.
What do you mean?
The ones beyond 2 and 1.
I mean, 3 is good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Most people have told me to avoid 3, 4. And...
They don't know what they're talking about. Those you don't need that kind of negativity in your life.
You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. Just enjoy it.
3 is good. These are the kind of people that tell you that's not the right one. That's not that story that was supposed to be told. You know, James Cameron even said, or not, is it Cameron? Yeah, Cameron says that he wishes he would have directed 3. Because it wouldn't be this stigma, but, or maybe it's Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott says he wishes he would have directed 3.
Meticulous Chaos said, I've been sitting here stewing on your Blood Angel pinwash advice. I tried Payne's Gray and Dark Plum, but it was way too stark. Then I realized I have your entire product range, but have never tried the glaze and wash medium. Would there be a tip for that?
So, I mean, you're talking about panel lining, right? Also, I guess, let me clarify, what is the majority color on the red? Like, what is your workup for that red? Because knowing what that red looks like will give me a better idea of how dark or not dark you should go. You made it. Wad tomato. Potato in.
But we did the giveaway already, and you won a bunch of times, but you weren't here, so we had to give it to someone else.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, you missed out.
I'm just kidding.
You won everything, and then you weren't here, so we just had to redo it all.
Your name. Let's tell him how it really happened. Your name came up a bunch as a winner, and Jen's like, never heard of him. Move along.
Who?
Yeah. Who's this Wadtomaton guy? I know this Wad Tomato
funny
N
because
person.
That's how it probably is. I don't know if that's. I don't know what the correct pronunciation
don't know
of that
this
word is
Wadtomaton
actually.
person.
It's so now ingrained that it's Wadtomaton. I mean Wad Tomato. And they gave it to Game Delay each time, but he was on the phone with a client.
If you were a movie star, Jen, how much money would they have to pay you to shave your head? Sigourney Weaver apparently did it for $7 million.
It depends. Well, so there's a lot more to that question than just a simple answer. Because
Fair.
number one,
Enlighten me.
$7 million for Sigourney Weaver, but when? When did she shave her head? When was that movie?
It would have been
Long time ago.
Yeah, it probably would have been closer to like, I don't know, with inflation, 10 to 12 million.
Well,
maybe?
that's the thing is that you got to take that into consideration.
So 10 to 12.
She was a pretty big star.
She was.
So yeah, that's probably a reasonable amount to request in order to shave your head for a role.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say that it would depend on how many hit movies I'd had, and if I really wanted to be in a movie. Because if I really, really want to be in the movie and they're only going to give me like $100,000 to shave my head, I might do it. My hair will grow back.
Such weird things that they have to consider in that
Yeah.
world, right? You think about like, I have to think about whether or not I can afford to shave my head for this role when there might be other roles that I need to not have a shaved head for. Although you could theoretically wear a wig, so that's not a big
Punisher
deal.
is offering to shave my head for $7 million, movie or not. And Punisher, I mean, if that's a deal that you're willing to make, I'll take it.
I don't know that you're understanding what you're saying, Punisher.
Punisher
Yeah,
or me?
Punisher.
Oh yeah. I mean, $7 million is for sure.
I would do a lot of things for less $7 million.
Send me that cashier's check. No. It's my hair. He's paying for my hair. $7 million for my hair. How many gift subs is $7 million? Well,
A lot.
do the math.
Well,
What's
don't
a sub?
also
$4.99?
not
$5.99.
worth.
I don't know. I feel like they changed it. I feel like they raised the sub rate.
Each sub is $1 million.
To shave your head for an Evo bag? We don't have any.
Yeah.
So your hair is safe.
Do we have any sort of ETA on when we might have some of those back in stock for folks?
I've been telling people 2 weeks for like 2 months. I
Ooh.
don't know.
So,
Soon, hopefully.
we've been told late July, early August
Okay.
for shipping.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, they raised subs by $1.
Oh, no. The money needs to go to me. It's my hair. You're buying it.
Oh,
The price is $7 million.
you thought you were going to get paid $7 million to shave Jen's hair?
Yeah.
That's not how that conversation went.
Because
Because I would be shaving Jen's hair first. If somebody were saying, "Hey, here's $7 million, go shave that lady's head," I'm on it.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
I'm on it. She doesn't even get a choice. There's a cricket bat right here, and then there's a shaved head, and then there's $7 million. And when she wakes up, I'm like, "Look, honey,
Here's $7 million. How
look
do
at
you
her."
feel?
She's like, never around me with the cricket bat.
About $350.
He's like, yeah, not a big deal for a guy to shave his head. I don't know, man. I've had a lot of friends that when they shave their head on a bed or a dare or just because they wanted to, it never
grows
grew back right. They had
Wait, really?
unfortunate hairstyles after that. Like one of them, when he shaved his head, when it grew back, he had that bald spot in the back. It
No
just
way.
didn't want to grow back.
That's
back
why you have so many guys who do the comb over because they're afraid. Like, just embrace it. Just shave it. No, it might not ever grow back.
Might not ever grow back.
I mean, if you have to do the comb over because you got nothing up there, just shave it.
I know.
It looks every time it looks better. Every time.
Every time.
Even if you think that you don't look good with a bald head, you'd be surprised.
There's a lot of naughty heads out there.
I
True.
have no interest in finding out what I look like without hair.
Yeah, right. Some people are like, if you've had long hair or just have had hair your whole life, like shaving it, that's a tough one.
I thought about shaving my head the other day.
That's how Jen wound up on My Horrible Roommate.
I considered it. And then I realized that I walk around and it's very hot outside and it's very sunny.
Dos Fizzle at 60 years old, have a full head of hair. Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a haircut today. Dos Fizzle, nobody likes to show off, says Juan Tamata. Your wife won't let you shave your head. Apparently you have a weird shaped head, Noir.
I got a big old scar.
Unfortunately, that's the way it is, right? Some people have got really naughty heads. It's like bumpy, So when you shave it, it's got like weird undulating bumps on your head. Not that you can like feel the bumps. It's just your skull. You have a naughty head. A naughty head. That's not what I meant. Naughty. Notty. Yes, we are experiencing a failure in the English language right now. Game delay. There's a day maker behind me. Ridges galore.
That's Mike.
Bloodwaller, she put a blood cap on. Those are weird though because they still have the weird
Bald
bloat
cap.
of your hair under them.
Bald cap.
Yeah. Although I will admit, whatever magic that they do in, well, I guess they have the magic of computers to make that stuff go away. So never mind. Not that magical.
In my case, I do not have curly hair. That is the shape of my skull. There's a Shel Silverstein poem about that.
Different areas grow back in different rates. I think that's the case for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I had this buddy of mine I think it might have been junior high, maybe it was early high school, but in the early punk rock days, your peacock feathers were your hairdo, right? And so he wanted super long bangs. So he would braid his bangs and put heavy weighted clips on them and sleep with his head over the bed so that he thought gravity would pull his hair and make his bangs grow faster.
Jordan, here you go.
Yep. Yeah, I'm reading it right now. Okay. That explains. So you're starting with bold pyro all over the whole thing, which is a pretty bright starting point. So that explains why when you're pin washing the recesses, you're feeling like it's super duper dark. So in that case, I would shade with like a burnt red or maybe a mahogany or something like that. Burgundy is actually probably a good one. Dark burgundy would be really good for that. You'll feel like it won't be as stark of a contrast to the bold power red, because bold power red is pretty bright, so you're starting from a really bright base coat all over the whole thing. Normally if I were to do that workup, I would start from like a burnt red or red oxide instead, and then build up the red to your highlights from there.
I'm going to go out and check doors and say goodbye to everyone now so that I can be back.
Yeah, how much time do we have left on the giveaways?
It ended, didn't it?
Did it end already?
Well,
Yeah, let's check.
We're going to figure it out. Dashboard.
59.
Well, that's
oh,
like
no,
a
no.
minute left, right?
Why does it say there's still an hour?
Uh,
Well, it's just going to go till I stop it.
no,
then.
it's counting up.
Oh, it is. Okay,
It's
yeah.
counting up.
So you have 10 seconds.
Everybody got 10 seconds.
You have 10 seconds on the giveaway.
Type exclamation point giveaway. 1 second. Okay, it's over. And now it is still going up on the timer. And people are still able to enter. I guess you have until Jen gets back and we close entries?
Yeah, until we close the entries, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mind of its own over here.
Because I definitely saw you type in 60 minutes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Bizarre. Technology, y'all. What can we say? Sometimes technology...
I can say
will
waka
technology.
laka chicken.
What does it mean?
You didn't say I had to define it. You just said, what can you say?
Is that the name of your chicken hammer?
You said, what can you say? And I said,
Waka
I can say
laka
waka
chicken?
laka chicken. You didn't tell me that it had to go beyond what can I say into like a realm of some other thing.
You know what I really want to do, Jason? Desperately?
What's that?
I really want to get one of those little rubber chickens that you squeeze and they make honky noises. And I want to tape...
Waka laka chicken.
And I want to tape or tie like claws onto the end of it.
Eagle claws?
Claws
Eagle talons on a rubber chicken?
Yeah.
Now you know my life.
And then I'll give it back to you.
Now you know my life.
And then you can swing it around and it'll make that.
Even in the future, nothing. Yeah, I know, right? We'll keep the giveaway going, the entries going until Jen gets back.
Jen will be back in just a minute. Today's number is 700. It's a good number? What the heck does that mean? What did that poor Atlas do to deserve annihilation?
Stepped on the battlefield, sounds like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All I'm hearing is the abuse of my brothers and sisters. First Avian Thunderdome, now this? When will the carnage end? This is just the remnants of the Avian Thunderdome. There were no avians hurt in the creation of this.
That one.
Remember that one?
That one.
Yeah.
And we don't like to talk about that one.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one.
But there was
Didn't
one.
happen.
There was one. We got to be honest about it.
Well, hold on. We don't have to be honest about it.
We choose
We choose to be honest
to
about
be
it.
a little honest about it.
There's no evidence anyways.
Ostrich was the final boss.
Jordan needs rubber chicken, a stuffed eagle, plus a wiffle bat.
Super chicken and Chumley? Don't know it. Birds aren't real, so it wasn't really hurt. Here we go. Here we go. Fake birds. Camera spying. Here we go.
We got a couple more entries in while you were gone, Jen.
All right.
Here
And now
we
it's
go.
time. Do we know what random things are being given away?
I have no idea. But we're about to give them away. So entries are closed now.
Hold on a second.
Just like, let me
Gotta
pull
be
out the
prepared
sheet.
to write things down here. There's some. I assume that these zombie General Ginkgo, those are from the challenge review.
Already done. Yeah. Well, in progress. We'll talk about it later.
I just erased them. So
No, I have it. It's
Okay.
it's good. You're good. You can erase it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You had to decide.
All right, chat. First giveaway is easy. It's our birthday, and we just launched our first game, so we'll give away a copy of Angra.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we can do that.
I'm also gonna write these down.
So his first winner gets a copy of the game, unless it's game delay and he gets nothing.
Well, there's a few people who have gotten
Unless
the
you've
game
already won a game, you don't get a game. You don't get another game. Right?
Are you doing this or?
I'll do it. Oh, you do it.
Who's doing what?
You do it.
I'll write it down.
You're going to write the winners down?
I can write the winners down. It's fine.
So you hit the drum machine, I hit the button, you write the winners.
I'll write the
Team
winners.
effort. All
Teamwork.
right,
We
here
got
go.
this.
Noir.
Noir.
Hello. That was confusing to watch.
Noir Deus.
Trust me, Gabe.
3 people, 1 pin, exactly. You won!
Woo!
You won.
Noir is here.
A
You
copy
won
of our first
Age
game,
of Angra.
Age of Angra. Second thing, let's give away a... Let's give away a...
Texture trainer set?
A what?
Texture trainer set?
Yeah, let's give away
I
a
like
set of
that.
texture trainers. That's a good one.
I like it.
So you'll get all 3 of the texture trainers.
Who's gonna get it?
Nix Alkes.
Alkalis.
Nix. Are you here? You gotta be here.
Congratulations.
You gotta be here.
So
You gotta
say
be here.
hello or
You got like a
So
minute.
even if you're lurking, you gotta like type a period in chat.
yeah. Or just type lurk.
You have won the entire series of our texture trainers, which includes the Crone, the
I got the other
Hunter,
two. Oh, you had the.
and the Warrior, which I don't know where
No,
the
you
Warrior
guys
is.
are congratulating Nick Pie, and that's not who that is.
They took the Warrior to take photos and did not return him.
It looks like I'm not seeing
Nix.
Nix.
Nick's.
Nix. I'll give you the count.
No.
I'll give you. It's me,
That
Nick.
doesn't count.
Ackley's
Not looking good if you can't tag him.
Nix.
In the pooper.
He's in the pooper.
Well,
Going once. Going twice. All right. The real winner. We were just joking.
Take that one out.
The real winner.
Oh,
Yes.
you ready?
Yeah.
Sean O'John.
Sean O'John.
Congratulations. Are you here?
I
Gotta be
was
here.
Hi, I was like, I'm
I'm
sure
here.
you would be happy with the prize, but Sean O'John is here.
Hey!
Sean O'John.
Texture trainer set.
Congrats. For those of you that have not been here for the entire stream, maybe we're in a giveaway, didn't know why. This is our 8th birthday celebration today. So along with all of the wonderful painting, we have also been doing a giveaway, and we've just given away random junk. It's all great. So a game, a set of texture trainers. Let's do a $40 gift certificate.
Ooh,
All right.
that's a good one.
$40 monumenthobbies.com gift certificate.
Hobbybot.
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 Hobbybot green users, 8 years, my friend.
8 years. Well, that includes the Slow Fuse Gaming years in there.
Hobbybot.
So many years.
Older than my kid, but
Who
younger
the
than my
who
kid.
the Hobbybot?
Congratulations. You're here. All right,
Hobbybot.
Hobbybot is here.
Congratulations. $40 at monumenthobbies.com.
Hobbybot. Winner, winner. All right, what
8 years
next?
deserves 8 unicorns. I like that.
What next? What do you want to give away next? Let's give away
We got some Wizard's Butt.
your choice, winner's choice of 2 signature sets.
2?
Yeah.
I like this.
Winner's choice of a pair of signature
like
sets. They come out in pairs, so you get to choose a pair. They can be any pair.
Bye. Have fun.
Bye.
See ya after your vacation. Shelby's going on vacation.
A date with Jordan or an airbrush.
Date with Jordan or an airbrush. Doc Sable.
Bible.
Doc, are you here?
Are you here, Doc?
You have just won your choice of 2 of our Pro Curl
2
Signature Series
signature
sets.
Which ones do you want?
Or if the winner has all of them,
I'll
you
take
can
it.
choose a gift certificate as well.
That's true.
Which ones would you like, or the gift certificate?
Well, you'll have to call. You'll have to
Yeah,
contact them after.
we'll
We're gonna
have
do that
to-
here.
Okay.
I don't know.
Did you hear me say Ruben said that he could have with some wizard's butt?
What's that?
Ruben can do some wizard's butt.
Oh.
Oh, I like this.
Well, but we only have one color.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right. We'll give away 3 winners. The next 3 selections will all get a bottle of Wizard's Butt.
Woo.
All right.
All right, here we go. Uno wizard's butt goes to
Vozlek.
Vozlek.
I can do it. I can win.
The current butt color is the wizard's butt. Purple.
Yeah, what's the current wizard's butt color?
Purple.
It's this really cool,
purple.
desaturated purple.
Vozlek,
I
are
don't
you
even
here?
have that.
What's that?
Oh, that Vozlek is right here. Sweet. I don't have that paint.
Yep.
Nobody has that paint. Well,
Nobody does.
couple.
Well, one person does.
a couple special
One person.
people.
Yeah.
2 people.
All right.
Vozlek,
2
okay.
and me.
Next. Slayer Street.
Slayer Street also gets a
Congrats.
bottle of wizard's butt.
Slayer, are you here? Congrats.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, there you go. And the third Wizard's Butt.
Last
The
wizard's
third butt cheek. Because if anybody was going to have 3 butt cheeks, it would be the
Death from
Wizard.
Impulsor.
Death from Impulsor. Also, get some Wizard's Butt. I don't know.
Death
Trying to
from
give away
Impulsor,
something
are
fun?
you here to claim your
around,
wizard's
it's like-
butt?
Crap everywhere. And let's do
We
one last.
We haven't heard from Death from Impulsor.
What's that?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Death from Impulsor. Fantastic.
I was gonna say one more because it's 8. That would be 8, and for 8 years.
8 for 8 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so this last one is a big one. 8 years. That's a good one from Jen. 8 giveaways for 8 years. The last one is a fully loaded Neo bag.
What's it fully loaded with? They get to pick.
So it'll be loaded with 48 colors of your choice
Oh, jeez.
in a Neo bag. I mean, it may not come to you loaded with paint. You'll get 48 colors in a Neo
Yeah,
bag.
we're not putting them in there and then mailing it.
All right,
We're not doing that work for you.
a Go Bag Neo loaded with 48 colors of your choice.
Oof.
All right.
Ms.
Oh!
Mouse,
Miss Mouse Mouse.
Miss Mouse,
are you still here?
are you here?
She raided, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We got a raid.
That
From
was a
Miss
long time
Mouse.
ago, though.
And Miss Mouse Mouse raided. Brought the raid. Win some prizes. Are you here, Mouse Mouse?
That was quite a while ago. So.
It was quite a while ago.
That was right at the beginning of stream, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh no, the Miss Mouse one was more recent.
Oh no, Kenny was at the beginning
Oh,
of
yeah,
stream.
Kenny was at the beginning.
She was about halfway through, but that was a long way.
Did she tap out?
She might have tapped
Sounds
out.
like it.
Raid and dip.
It's hard to stick around after you've already done your own stream sometimes.
Yes.
Oh,
A little
100%.
exhausting.
Miss Mouse Mouse.
Are you here?
Going once.
Going once. Death from Impulsor will contact all the winners. Or have you contact
Yeah. No, we can't
Jordan.
contact all of them.
Yes.
We've found that. Oh,
Miss
Ah!
Mouse Mouse! Yes!
Hey,
Hey!
you are here.
We have found that we can't contact people because not everybody allows people to send messages.
Yeah.
So we need
we need you to message
guys
us.
to send us a message. But where?
Support.
Support.
Yeah,
maybe.
support is probably the easiest. Just send an
Yeah.
email to support.
Miss Mouse Mouse, you won one of our Go Bag Neos, which is a small paint carrying case loaded with 48 paints of your choice. You get to choose. So like Jordan said, contact us at support@monumenthobbies.com. How are you going to know it's really them?
That's a great question.
We normally message through Twitch.
Well,
Yeah.
but
So just message the Monument Hobbies
that
on
works.
Twitch is
Oh.
much easier,
And someone will
Yeah.
have to check it.
right? So if you message us here, monument_hobbies, with your real people name or just your email is probably better. And then we'll email you directly after you've contacted us with all the info. So again, everyone who has won, contact us here on Twitch. Message us on Twitch with your email address that you check normally. And then Jordan will get back to you.
We did keep a list.
Yep, I have the list right here.
Jordan kept a list, but last round of giveaways, we realized that some people have
Yes.
pretty strict.
Wad Tomato, have a wonderful weekend. As the rest of you should.
We don't really have a plan for a date for the purchase of Wizards About Chaotic Painting.
It honestly
We
takes
have
us to
time.
have a gap in production
We have
before
to
we
have
can make
time
it.
for it.
So we'll see.
Noir had to do the same thing.
Now must figure out how to message on Twitch.
I think
You just go to your
it's pretty
messages
easy.
and type in monument_hobbies.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those things that you never look for until you need to look for it, and luckily they make it relatively easy for you to figure it out.
Miss Mau Mouse, that was great. Thank you for the raid. You get a win out of it. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And congrats to all the other winners. We have got your names here. If you're having problems with the messaging system, we'll reach out to you as well via Twitch. So watch your messages. But some people have their messages set off. We'll figure it out. We always do. Jen is going to put all the links up in chat. For the rest of you, thank you for hanging out with us today. This is the end of the show. Make sure to hit that follow button so you get alerted when we go live. We stream 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, Arizona time, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., right here and on YouTube as well. Thank you so much for following along for these last 8+ years as we've been doing this crazy thing we do, watching us sling paint, and supporting our little endeavor by buying our crazy hobby products. You guys make it happen. We love you to death. So thank you so much for making it another wonderful year. Here's to year number 9. It's already started. Technically, today is day 1 of year number 9.
When playing video games.
What's that?
I said all these people look like they're playing video games, not painting.
Yes. Because Elden Ring. I don't know.
I mean, only one of them looks like they're...
Yeah, there's nobody painting. Oh, there you go. Palooka Paints is painting.
There we go.
Okay.
There's one.
We're going to raid Palooka Paints. So everybody strap in. Make sure to check out all the links Jen put in chat. Check out the store. If you're not already using some of our products, next time you're looking to replace some paints or brushes, check out what we make. We make some very, very high-grade, artist-quality utensils for your hobby that I think you will love. Come hang out here, learn more about it with the community. Join our Discord where you can answer questions or get questions answered, find inspiration and new friends all the time. 4,000 plus, it's like nearly 5,000 artists over on our Discord now. It's amazing. So go join the community. You can be with us all the time. And look forward to seeing you back here Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Stick around for the raid. Show some love in the channel. And we will catch you next time.
I've gotten messages from Noir, Sean, and Miss Mau Mau.
Yes,
Okay.
everybody else, keep
Everybody else
messaging.
get on it. Send us
Noir,
your info and have a
Sean.
good weekend. Bye.
Boom.